I, at my core, am a perfectionist. I hate that idea that I'm always a perfectionist, but like it keeps me going. It keeps me in the mood to keep going on. However, since I'm a perfectionist, I hate failure. And the biggest thing about life is failure. And I've learned so much from my failures. It's gotten me to who I am today, but I know you've heard this a million times, but fail quickly and learn. Because honestly, you could be doing something the whole entire time of your life and it's wrong. It's completely wrong. And then you find out that it's wrong late and out. You can't, what you gonna do? Like, what's the plan? Of course, you fix it, you correct it, and you move on. And you grow from it. Because growth is the most important thing, right? It's absolutely the growth. But it really sucks. Like all my whole entire life, I always carry myself a certain way, speak a certain way, do everything a certain way. And I just think that it's perfection in its own way. Like whatever I do it perfectly because like I'm literally me. I mean, that's not like me saying that I'm perfect. I'm perfectly me. And that says a lot. It's a lot for me to embrace a lot of who I am, who I was, and who I will be. I'm always trying to be the best version of myself, no Tyler the Creator. And allows me to keep pushing forward and achieving that goal right there because always learning and allowing for myself to always be my competition allows me to sharpen myself in so many ways. Like for instance, my YouTube. If you look at the first video, right, go all the way back to like the first video that I actually started on this channel right here. It was a mess. It was a hot mess. But you know what? I look back at it fondly. I do, and my shiny forehead. I look back on it fondly because when I first started, I knew it was kind of awkward. And it was kind of weird. It was really weird. It was really awkward. But it was necessary to take that first step. Be like a baby deer, a fawn, will you? Just newborn into this whole entire thing and collapsing, stumbling, and trying to get through it. And throughout all of my YouTube videos, I am now here to where I am now, speaking to the camera as confidently as I can, as comfortably as I can, and growing my power and embracing who I am and who I will be, which is incredible. Also, since I have your ear, I want to break down some lyrics with you really quickly. Maybe I can say it for another video, but I kind of want to do it in this one. I got 17 minutes on this recording time. Let's get into this. Speaking of perfectionism and failing, I wanted to break down, I believe his name is Emile. Oh gosh. I don't want to butcher his name. I'll just have it right here. As you can see, this is his name. And the song is called Ode to Win. So I wanted to break down with you what Ode to Win is. So let me get the first verse. Can sleep and wonder, come stumbling in. I made a blunder, I dreamed again. Woken by thunder, a flash of spring. Could I even muster an ode to win? And in that first verse, I can see that he's like in a cycle, right? Of going forward, wanting more, striving, so on and so forth, and failing. And ain't that all of us? Like when I first heard the song, it really touched me in a way that like sometimes I feel like I failed for a whole entire 5 years. Sometimes I feel like a whole entire decade was wasted. And I strive, I live, I suffer, I grow, I smile. I continue to improve regardless of the trauma, regardless of the suffering. I continue to move on. I don't want to be a maroon vessel of sadness, but you know, I move on. I grow and I strive and I will overcome. And apparently AI agrees too. Now let's go into the pre-chorus. If I leave and I lose it, then I'll be a fool to the end. Slept through the moment again. Hey, I'm helpless. If I leave and I lose it, then I'll be the same that I've been. Can't help but ruin a win. Hey, I'm helpless. And in that, I can see like the meaningfulness of wanting to grow and the longing for it, but the uncertainty that comes. I mean, like every single day we step outside, nothing is certain. It's not even certain that we'll be able to make it through the day, but still we move on. And that's a freaking miracle in itself, because like any day that we choose, we could just give up and just end and not be, but we continue. Doesn't it like amaze you? But let's carry on. Second verse. The lotus is calling. I know can't speak. So I'll make a promise that I'll try to keep. Oh, amidst the lazy haze, I can't see the hope and ode to win made me feel. Yeah, that is absolutely screaming self-sabotage. I can guarantee you that. And the fear of losing. Now, I'm at the age where I don't fear losing. I just want to make sure that I learn at least quickly from the mistake that I made. Absolutely. Maybe that's why I bond to this song so much, because it speaks to the more numbed parts of my existence, the ones that I kind of just shut off because like I live in this system and a perpetual state of improvement, but also an underlying thing of self-regret, of regret. Yeah. And who wants to lose, right? No one wants to lose. We want to win. And the failure of losing and not achieving your dreams ambition, man. I mean, in all honesty, like, I know that we all can't win, and I hate to say that. It forms something in my heart that I just can't get over. But I at least want to make sure that at least the people around me can win, you know? And I can take some solace in that. But to lose my dream and allow for myself to become numb and acclimated to the mundane of the whole entire world, I don't know if technically I would call that life. They say that we make our heaven on earth, right? That we can. The heaven is within us, God is within us. But if that's also true, that means that we also create our own hell. Like, we literally create hell for ourselves. And an existence that may reflect such a thing. You know? But let's carry on. All right, now onto the pre-chorus real quick. All right, so if I leave it and lose it, then I'll be a fool to the end. Slept through the moment again. Hey, I'm helpless. If I leave and I lose it, then I'll be the same that I've been. Can't help but ruin a win. I'm helpless. Oh, okay. That really does hit. It does. And sometimes I do feel kind of helpless to the whole entire situation. Well, I kind of want to cry a little bit. Because, like, you know, every day we get up, we go to work. Like, we're helpless because we want to survive. We have to survive. Otherwise, we die. We don't want that to happen, but we don't want to suffer. But we don't want to waste our lives away. We want for it to matter. We want for it to mean something. Fulfillment, joy, community, purpose. That's it. Having community, purpose, and fulfillment. Of course, in your health, that's absolutely important. But we make so many sacrifices that we forget these important things. And once time's gone, it's gone. And then once you're gone, technically, you know, like, energy doesn't, you know, can't be destroyed. And you are energy. So technically, you won't be destroyed. Wherever we go, once all this funny little stage that we're on, when we make our stage left, watching all the main characters or whatever other characters are out there do their parts and make their exits. But hopefully we don't feel helpless in that way. Hopefully not. But instead of beginning into this whole entire song and breaking it down verse for verse, let's just wrap it up real quick, because, like, this song is kind of hitting me to the core. But I guess I'll touch on the helplessness real quick. So, helplessness is repeated so much in this song, reflecting the persistence and the resistance that it takes in order for you to keep on going, for you to continue, but struggle in your own limitations and fears, struggling to win, struggling to achieve, struggling because life. But in talking about the long way part of this whole entire song, I guess that they're making peace, because, like, why take the fast lane when it all ends the same? So I guess he's making peace with taking the long way, knowing the struggles, limitations, and the fight you're gonna have. He will continue to keep on going. But overall, the song talks about fears, limitations, fearing the pain of fear and emptiness, loneliness, being at peace with taking the long way and knowing that it's going to have so many hardships, so many this, that, and the thirds, but you're at peace with it, peace within. A contemplation, reflection of striving, and what's the word? Hold on, let me think about it. Like a contemplation. It's like a reflection of struggling, striving, and the complex emotions of hope and regret, you know? Coming to terms with those, all while having an ongoing battle of self-reflecting. Well, I won't say that. I'll be in, like, more self-acceptance, purpose. Yeah, this song really describes me very well. It's kind of a solemn thought now that I think about it. But it does bring me peace, even though I too have taken the long way. Hopefully I can find a better way and go on into the fast lane, as others seek to do as well. But anyway, yeah, that took a different turn now, didn't it? Well, if you haven't, please go listen to Ode to Win by our good bruh, and tell me what you think about the song. What do you get from it? How does it make you feel? I didn't expect it to feel, like, so melancholy, but the song is pretty melancholy in its own way. But dang, I didn't expect to feel this type of way while talking about Ode to Win. And when I first heard it, I was really into it. I love listening to a good sad song. I love it. It makes me feel some emotion, because, like, it's got a story, it's got emotion, it's got depth, it's got body, and I really enjoy the message. But really dissecting this song right here, it really made me feel and understand that we will fail, we will struggle, we will continue to go on, we will have regrets, but we'll push through. We definitely will push through. Find peace, inner peace, find self-acceptance, get a purpose, find purpose for yourself, because we need that. We need that. Fulfillment, community, health, purpose. That's what we all really just need at the like in the grand scheme of things. That's mostly what we need. But anyway, yeah, I didn't expect to get in my feelings when making this video. Hopefully you didn't either. Hopefully you're good. But anyway, on a much more broader note, I may be dissecting a couple of more songs in the future because the messaging in this one was very powerful. I like it. And I want to at least, even though I may not meet these people, I at least want to be able to understand and digest their work and internalize it and understand it and feel it on a much more deeper level than I have with other music. It's probably going to be a lot of sad songs. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know now. But anyway, I'll give you back your time and your ear. Sorry for taking so much of it. So, we'll talk later, okay? All right. Later.